for this quarantine date night challenge. We have 3 couples joining us this evening.
Kids is in the back arguing.
Totally. See, this is what I was talking about yesterday.
So we have Amanda and Izzy going to be joining us.
Thank you, Amanda and Izzy.
Recently married. We got Daniel and Tita, who are representing the culture out here, creating the culture for Arizona right now. They're going to be joining us. And we got my man Cypress Sinclair and his beautiful wife or girlfriend, I'm not sure, Kayleen Kearns, going to be joining us. And the way that this is going to break down, while the wife is back there fussing with the kids, is we're going to add, we got 3 couples. We're going to ask the 3 couples
You know she would.
3 questions. So each one is going to get 3 questions. If you get 2 out of 3 of those answers correct, we're going to cash app you $25 to contribute to your date night. So y'all can do something special. Buy you you can put it towards a nice bottle of champagne. You can put it towards a cheese board from Postino or somewhere. So that's our way of contributing to us spreading the love while we're out here in quarantine and doing something together.
After quarantine date night, we need to do kid swap with a couple that don't have no kids.
Yeah, we want to do kid swap. We got a 18-year-old about to be 19 and a 14-year-old.
But we don't want to swap with no kids.
So it's a trick. This game is a trick. If you ain't made yourself a drink yet, make sure you do so.
Atlas could just use his card.
Get yourself right.
You didn't respond.
She was
We just bought us a puppy. This is Sadie.
Sadie.
V-Pro said he's down for the kid swap. What we really mean is take our kids.
Right.
What we really mean is babysit our grown children. That's what we really mean.
We don't want to swap.
This is a one-way swap. Say hi, Sadie. This is Sadie. Sadie, baby. Oh, Sadie, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Sadie, baby. She's down here. She's been pooping in the house all day.
Y'all cheating?
We're trying to...
No, they've been feeding her all kind of dog treats.
We're trying to train her.
Stomach.
We're trying to train her all at the same time. So how y'all doing, man? How y'all enjoying?
How you feel about the extension?
How you feel about the extension?
I was hoping I was gonna be at Hash Kitchen this Sunday.
Y'all got at least 2 more weeks with each other.
Yay!
How y'all feel? I think it's getting the best of us. It's getting the best of us. That's fake enthusiasm back there.
It's not.
That's not real enthusiasm. So how y'all doing? How y'all holding up with the quarantine and the extension? What's your thoughts on the extension? Did you post something about this?
Yep. I'll go live. Okay. I need to get you got your paper together.
So y'all gotta make sure
blank
y'all have
paper.
Your notepads and a marker.
Because we're recycling school supplies that will not be used.
V-Pro and Tootie, we got y'all on deck for the 15th.
That's next week?
No, the week after next. So next week is Mother's Day weekend.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we'll do y'all on the 15th. V-Pro said that he's down with the extension if it means saving lives. Amen. That's a quality brother right there. Cypress says...
hate Hash Kitchen.
Cypress says all good, holding the tears back, laughing on the outside.
Same.
That's a whole mood.
That's a whole mood.
That's a whole mood right now.
Man.
V-Pro said even if it's hurting his pockets, But the blessings will be on abundance. Will be in abundance on the other side of this, man. Once all this is over, you know, you live right, live righteous, care about other people.
You also hate hash
the blessings soon come. Blessings soon come. You're not in the. You got to scoot over. There we go. Blessings soon come, and then we all gonna celebrate.
This isn't even just comfortable. Like, why you didn't set it up where I could sit on this too?
Yeah, explain to me how we would do that.
I don't know. Because I feel like I'm sitting on this little.
So you know what I hate? This is the first.
Goodness. Do you know how many episodes of shit somebody should have told us that I would set up and you would then also be late to in the house?
This is the first pet peeve is when you work hard to do something and then somebody come in and complain. You put in all the work.
You didn't even put
I set all this up today. And then she come in here wanting to argue.
Today.
All right, hold on. We got our first couple, Amanda and Izzy, about to join. Go live. Add them in here. 6 o'clock. Let's get this quarantine date night challenge going. We're about to have our first couple come in. There they are. Look at these beautiful people. How y'all doing, man?
Great. How are you?
Doing great. I appreciate y'all joining us for this quarantine date night challenge. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Go ahead.
Awesome. So we're excited to be here. We're the Marshalls. We are two people who really live together, purpose-driven. What's that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, we had a little bit of delay there. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we're the Marshalls. We're living together on purpose, and we were excited. We're excited to be here.
I love that, living together on purpose instead of accident. Because I kind of feel like I feel like we started living together on accident.
No, we legit did.
I don't think because it was like an extended one night stand. Just a comfortable space. We all family here, and she just never left. 20 years later,
oh my goodness,
she never left.
That is super hilarious because we were legit.
So obviously you did something right in that first night.
It was a great night. What can we say? It was a great night.
Oh,
all right. So what I'd like y'all to do is start by telling us your love story. I think this is all about couples and celebrating love, right? And us in unions and us coming together. We want to put out positivity. I think everybody loves a good love story. So tell us how y'all met. Tell us your love story.
Right. So we actually met through a mutual friend who owned a nutrition shop. Invited us there. We enjoyed the nice nutritional shake. I had my little daughter Bella, who realized will have a great impact on my life. And so if I fast forward a year forward, I was seeking mentorship in a spiritual way. I did not have a strong foundation of friendship that was leading me spiritually, but I knew Amanda was one who online really posed as a woman of faith, very driven and consistent. So I reached out to her. I slid in her DMs a little bit, seeking a little bit, seeking help, and never was my mindset, I'm about to make this woman my wife, or never was it, I'm about to, come on to this woman. It was literally like, Lord, I need help. Show me who I need to seek out. And she was the one I sought out. We read our scriptures often. We shared it every Sunday. We FaceTime, talked about the word. And I really believe after we had our first workout session was that gateway to opening up. Our spiritual connection really was attracted to each other. That was probably our true first physical interaction outside of meeting each other the first time.
Man, that's beautiful.
She had a little, her mindset around us working out was a little different than what my mindset was. So share that, honey.
Yeah, the first workout was a date for him. It was just an opportunity for potentially be a business partner. Like, I'm hustling out here, right? So I was just focus on God and focus on business. The most beautiful thing I feel like is he found me because he was looking for God. And that's deep. You know, I don't let any dude slide in my DM like that. So I just was so driven that he would happen to type the right things, right, to get my attention. You know, and it's just been amazing. We fell in love quickly. We were engaged within 3 months. We were married within 6 months, and we just had our 1 year anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
So you're celebrating in quarantine. What does that look like?
Well, we had our anniversary in January, so we actually had a big wedding for our anniversary.
I think I saw the pictures. They look beautiful.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We actually got married 3 times. So we got married 1 time just with the church and our family. The second time with everyone, a big wedding. And then unfortunately, my dad wasn't able to be at the wedding because he lost his arm. Backstory to that, but Izzy was really driven to see that day, so we came out to New Mexico and we had a wedding at the house with my dad, and it was absolutely amazing.
Man, look, y'all just showing out now. We've been together and we got married twice. We So we had our first wedding, and then we had our renewal ceremony. Y'all showing off. Man. Y'all showing off.
I don't want to play no more.
So, all right. So the way this game works is we're gonna give y'all 3 questions. So, do y'all got y'all notepad? Y'all gotta have notepads. Ain't no cheating. You can't look at each other's answers. So, we're gonna ask you a question, and then one at a time, you're gonna have to flip your answer over to see what your partner said. And if you had it correct, that's 1 point. So you're not competing against us because y'all would probably beat us anyway.
Right.
But it's all about just points. So it's 3 points. And if you get 2 out of 3, we're gonna cash out you $25 to contribute to your date night. It'll be a belated. So y'all can celebrate each other on the Hopkins family.
We appreciate y'all.
So are you guys ready for your 3 questions?
Yes.
So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna toast to y'all. These ain't, I know y'all protein shake and Herbalife and all that.
Yes.
This ain't, so don't get offended. But we want to toast to y'all. Left hand, because it's closest to your heart.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, cheers. And if y'all get all 3 questions right, then I'm gonna allow y'all the opportunity to plug your business, your Herbalife. I'm gonna allow y'all to plug. Y'all gotta get all
You just did it.
Y'all get all 3 right.
The pressure.
And then y'all get to plug the business.
Appreciate you.
All right. Here we go. And Daniel and Tita, you guys are up next. So on the 3rd question, you guys can make a request to participate. That's our next couple. All right. So question number 1. What's their most prized possession or the item they'd save in a fire apart from you? So you can't select each other. It's what's their most prized possession or the item they would save in a fire. So, Amanda, you got to say what Izzy's most prized possession is and what he would save in a fire. And Izzy, you got to do the same thing for Amanda. So turn your backs to each other, no peeking.
So am I writing down what I think she would save, or am I writing down what
You're writing down what you think. You're writing down what you think she would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You're gonna write down what
you think
he's gonna say.
Okay, and then I'm gonna verbalize what I thought.
Yeah.
What I would say, or if it's
we're gonna have her answer first.
Yep.
And then you're gonna show us what you wrote.
Okay, so we're only doing him right now.
Right now.
Right now it's only on him. Okay. Right now it's only on him, right?
Nope, you guys both have to write it down.
So what you're doing right now is Amanda, you're gonna write down what you think Izzy's most prized possession is. Izzy, you're gonna write down what her most prized possession is. We're gonna give you like 3 seconds for y'all to write it down, and then when the 3 seconds is up, we're gonna say, Izzy, what do you think Amanda's most prized? No, we're gonna say, Amanda, what is your most prized possession?
To see if you got it right.
And then Amanda's gonna answer. Then you're gonna show us your answer, and we're gonna see if you got it right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So Amanda, you're writing down what you think Izzy's most prized possession is, the item that you think he would save in the fire.
And it could be anything except for me.
Anything
but you.
For you.
It can't be you.
Okay.
Anything else. And Izzy, what is Amanda's most prized possession or the item she would save in the fire? Y'all got 3 seconds. Go.
This is probably the only one I'm going to get right.
All right, flip it over. You can't look. Give me 1 second. I don't even. No, don't flip it over yet. No, I'm saying flip it over so we can't see. Yeah. Don't show yet.
We didn't see.
Okay.
We didn't see.
Okay, right.
What is your most prized possession?
No, you're supposed to know. We've been together 20 years. You're supposed to know.
So we're gonna model how this is supposed to go. So
Okay, cool.
So Kashana, what is your most prized possession? What would you save in a fire?
The thing that I would save in the fire is that little Coach bag that we use the wedding money for to buy it had the blue handle with the little C's.
Okay. So say your answer a little bit shorter than my wife. A little bit quicker. So hers was a Coach bag that was sentimental. What I said was a Louis bag. So she has this Louis bag. So I got it wrong. So I'm not so.
Okay, what do you?
You got all the bags.
Yeah. So
what do you think?
So my most prized possession is probably if it was a fire. She bought me like this Silver Surfer comic book. I was into comic books when I was a kid, and she bought one for me. I think that would probably be the most sentimental thing, the thing I would save in the fire.
Oh, your Averex jacket. You literally saved for like 2 years. He saved for like 2 years for this Averex jacket. That by the time he actually got the Averex jacket, like it wasn't even in style. It's too heavy. It's like a New York Averex jacket, so he can never wear it here. So I was thinking it would be that.
All right, so we suck at this, obviously. All right, so now it's on YouTube. So Amanda, what is your most prized possession, the item that you would save in the fire?
Okay, so I tried to clarify before because I didn't want to give hints, but Bella, my daughter.
Okay.
Oh, we're horrible. We didn't say
I knew I didn't want to play with y'all. Like I knew I didn't want to play with y'all. All right, Izzy, what do you think Amanda said her most prized possession is, the thing that she would save in the fire?
You have to show your card.
Yeah, show the answer. Bella. Right, that's half a point. She's got to get it right too for it to be a complete point.
Okay.
All right, so Izzy, what is your most prized possession, the item that you would save in the fire?
I started thinking like y'all did. I started thinking about like what materialistic thing would she save? But then I was thinking, well, our daughter's not gonna save herself, so I started thinking about Bella.
Right.
I thought he was gonna go somewhere else. Be on
For the record, everyone, we will save our kids.
So Bella, we will. Our kids are a little bit older though. My son is 18, about to be 19.
Okay.
He gotta save
My daughter is 14. They better run out the house.
Yeah, right.
Like what
No,
the
I
hell
feel
you
you on
doing?
that. She's fine.
Just sit and let's go. All right, so that's 1 point for y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Good job.
Money, honey. We gotta work.
All right, 1 point. All right, are you ready for question number 2?
Yes. Question 2.
All right, question 2 is, if they could throw a themed party, what would it be? So, Amanda, if Izzy could throw a themed party, what would it be?
What would it be?
Izzy, if Amanda could throw a themed party, what would it be? So you're thinking about your partner, if they had their themed party,
what would their themed party be?
Okay. All right, turn y'all backs to each other. Y'all got 3 seconds.
Man, that was tough.
That those are hard answers.
Especially when y'all out here knocking it out the park, man. Damn.
I probably got this wrong. That was good.
All right, let's let my wife finish. So flip them over so you can't see each other. So, all right, now I'm gonna go. No, now you go first this time. I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna say what mine. Okay. I'm gonna say what I think you would say.
Yes. What do you think?
What did we do last
party?
Yeah. Okay, so I think her theme party would be a 70s era theme party. She always loves like people are dressed.
I'm supposed to tell you what I think it would have been.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you.
Did I mix it up?
Yes. My party would have been a trap music party.
Okay. Her party would have been.
She's on it. She could have said 70s.
They were trapping in the 70s. I could have been right.
Kind of right. Okay.
Bell-bottom jeans.
What type of party would you throw?
So if my theme party would be a house party, it would be themed like house party, kid and play, house party. That would be my theme party. What'd you say?
I said Jordan because of the Last Dance.
I do love me some Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is my father.
I'm nervous about this.
Again, zero. We zero right now. So every other couple should feel great after this. All right.
Okay.
Messed up.
All right. So who did we do first last time? Amanda or Izzy?
I went first, so he can go first.
Okay, so we're going to do Izzy first this time. So, Izzy, what do you think, if Amanda could throw a theme party, what would it be?
No, wouldn't it be him saying
Amanda can tell him.
Oh, yeah, okay. Amanda, if you could throw a theme party, what would it be? No, Amanda's going to answer. No, Izzy answered.
Yeah, Izzy's going to answer what you think I wrote.
Yeah. He's going first.
He's going first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. No, it's right.
So Izzy
it's right.
Okay.
He's going to tell her what party he would throw.
Okay.
And they're going to
Yes.
Three questions is too much for me. All right, so Izzy,
What party would you throw?
What I throw?
Yeah.
If Amanda could throw a theme party, what would it be?
Oh man, it came last minute, so I hope she got it right. But I would say like a board game type of
board game party. Okay, so if you had to if you was able to throw a theme party, it would be a game board theme
A board game party.
Board game.
All right,
Okay. Amanda, what did you write?
What is that? Hold on.
Game night. Game night.
I got it wrong there. I thought about that later.
All right, so that's half a point. That's half a
Okay,
point.
so I got it right.
So
So now it's if he
So
would.
now Izzy. So Amanda, if Izzy was going to throw a theme party.
No, Izzy, what theme party would you
Izzy,
throw?
what theme party would you throw?
We got that.
Amanda has to tell us.
Yeah.
So Amanda,
now I have to think what I would throw.
So no, you have to say what you think.
We have it. You have it wrong. She's gonna say what party she would throw, and he's gonna try to see if he got it right.
No, he just did hers. Hers was a board game night.
Oh.
So now she needs to say what he would say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Nobody's paying us to do this. We're volunteering. Nobody paid us.
You can't yell at the volunteers.
All right, so Amanda, what do you think Izzy's theme party would be?
I already did that. It was game night.
I told you.
No, so Izzy, yours was game night?
Yeah. Because he went first.
Yeah, we're good. I got
Don't
it.
listen to Lloyd.
So it's on Izzy
So
then.
I'm gonna say what
Amanda is going to say hers.
Okay.
Please, don't give no more instructions.
Go ahead.
The wives are here.
Thank
We got it.
you.
All right, so I would throw. This is hard because I would also do what he would do, but I would throw probably like a worship night. I love to worship, so I don't know, like a shit. I would say a worship night. I don't know.
All right, worship night. Izzy, what do you got?
What did you put?
Gospel. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same.
Yeah.
Y'all are knowing.
All right, so y'all are $25 cash app. So this final question is for y'all to pitch, for you to pitch your business.
Okay.
All right. So Which item of clothing? All right, this is the question.
Okay, the question.
Which item of clothing of theirs do you hate the most? So, Amanda, which item of clothing of Izzy's do you hate the most?
Okay.
Izzy, which item of clothing of Amanda's do you hate the most?
Oh.
Okay.
All right, 3 seconds.
Hold on.
I'm sure I am. All right, you gotta write yours down.
I'm thinking.
All right, what item of clothing of theirs do you hate the most?
Dang.
Man, for real. I'm insulted that you have an answer so quickly.
All right. Okay, so now you have to guess what I said.
Yes.
Okay, so guess what I said.
Wish I had 10 more seconds.
Did you write something?
I would say
That I'm saying about shoes.
Yes.
What's the item of clothing about shoes
I think
that I
that
hate?
you said.
Yeah, scoot over.
I think that you said. Oh my goodness!
And I'm just warning you, after 20 years, y'all gonna forget all
Like
of this.
this, I don't know.
As in tune y'all are right now.
Right.
After 20 years, y'all ain't gonna remember nothing.
I would say like my grandma flats.
Grandma Flash. She has it like this Queen of Hearts jacket. It's like this black and plaid jacket. It's like
I'm gonna post my jacket. My jacket is great. I can't believe it.
I get rid of that thing.
I would say
No, I gotta say what you tell me. So, any pair of shoes that's too small. When we first got together, I had this habit because I was self-conscious about my feet, and I didn't want to wear shoes that were too big, like my right size. So I was always like a size smaller, and it led to me having a bunch of bunions on my. So she used to hate that. So I say any pair of shoes that's too small.
yes. I said shoes.
Yeah, we got one. We got one.
I appreciate y'all keeping it
All right.
Like y'all being real right now.
What happened?
You guys are real. Like you made up the questions. Y'all could have mastermind, but you didn't. We tried to ask each other questions. None of the things we thought you didn't ask any of those.
We didn't even think that far.
I'm literally. I was setting this up. She was running around the house,
Playing with the dog,
working, doing all
not
kinds of
saving the
stuff.
kids.
All right, Izzy. Okay, which item of clothing of yours would you say that Amanda hates the most?
Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I really don't even know.
Food.
Are you guys back?
No. First, just introduce yourself.
Okay.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Tita.
Hello.
And because this is about couples sharing and connecting, even in quarantine, we're all in a shared experience because we know we can be at home driving each other crazy.
Right.
So tell us your love story. You know, this is definitely a moment for us to reflect and be together and be reminded of what's important. So tell us your love story. How did you meet?
You tell me. I won't go too far back.
No, go all the way back. So I'm gonna show you how far to go back. So when we met, so this was still when I was fresh getting into the music business, trying to get into the game. She was working at a clothing store. I was 19 years old. I was at a clothing store trying to get a discount. That's because I was going to a music conference in Philadelphia. So what was the clothing store you were working at?
Coda.
So she was working at Coda.
That's not even the first time we met, though.
I know, but this is when it kind of. So we actually met like three times.
We had three separate interactions before
and I didn't know it was the same girl every time. Like I didn't know because the first time I met her, she was in the car with her aunt, and me and my brother was driving. And you know how we do. I pull up to the side like, yo, hey, give me your phone number. And then she said out the window, she was like, I don't give my number outside the window. So that was the first time I met her. And again, I didn't know it was the same girl. Yeah. The second time, she was walking through the mall with her aunt. So she was at Metro Center Mall. And then she was walking. And again, I tried to holler, hey, nigga, I ain't listening to you. And then the third time, and again, we didn't know this was us all 3 times. And then the third time, I walked in Dakota. She was working in there. I probably had a little bit more time, right? I was able to work my game better. You know, when you yelling outside the car windows. I
was exhausted. I was just like, just let me, please, give him a time.
Right. And so when I walked in, I was trying to get my discount. That's when we actually exchanged numbers and.
So go all the way back.
So go as far back as you can.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's your love story.
Well, first of all, I always tell Tita when I was a teenager, I broke up with my then girlfriend. You know, and I had a conversation with God, the perfect woman. I kind of designed this perfect woman for me.
Wow.
Years later, you know what I'm saying? I ran into her with her friends at Metro Mall. You know what I'm saying? And I talked, you know, spin that game, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, spin that game. That was in what? February? That was February.
That was February.
And then she dissed me for about 5 months.
Oh my God.
I didn't get a call. I didn't get a text back. No, nothing for like 5 months. And I ended up seeing. We ended up like.
No, he's like, it wasn't 5 months though. It was 5 months.
It was about 5 months. She no return, no pickup, no nothing. I don't think she gave me my fake phone number. You know what I'm saying? But I knew she was friends on Facebook too at that time. And then we just started talking through Messenger. And then there it is. 9 years
how long
later.
have you guys been together?
We've been together. It'll be 9 years.
Congratulations.
And then what?
Yeah.
4 years marriage. 4 years marriage. Yeah.
We celebrate that black and brown love, man. Cheers to y'all. Now hold on. So we toast with the left hand because it's closer to your heart. When you with people you love, you
I like that.
left hand.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
So y'all ready for y'all 3 questions?
Y'all ready to
Almost
win?
definitely.
Because we've been losing.
All right.
I got my notepad.
You got no pen.
All right, so the way this works is y'all get 3 questions. If you get 2 out of 3 right, we're gonna cash app you $25 to go towards your quarantine date night. You can put it towards your Bala Cristal. It ain't gonna buy your Bala Cristal.
But that dude
Your Bala Cristal.
Like us, your 11 o'clock at night Cold Stone.
Right.
And so the way it's gonna work is that we're gonna ask you guys a question, and then Daniel, you gotta answer from what do you think?
Gotta respond.
Tita is gonna respond, and Tita, you're gonna respond how you think he's going to say.
And then I'm not gonna let him explain it again.
I might confuse the whole goddamn thing.
Y'all had me a little confused last time.
So you gotta have your paper, so you're gonna write your answers on the paper.
Can't let anybody
You can't let each other see. Turn your backs to each other, keep it covered, and then you flip it up when it's your time to answer the question. Are you guys ready to play Date Night Challenge?
All right.
Okay, here's your first question. What celebrity would they want to be stuck on a desert island with, and why? And why? So what celebrity would they want to be stuck on a desert island with, and why? So Tita, what desert island with Daniel? What celebrity? Stop. What celebrity would Daniel want to be stuck on a desert island with, and why? And Daniel, what celebrity would Tita want to be stranded on a desert island with, and why? Y'all got 3 seconds. Turn your backs.
Turn our backs, right?
Yeah.
No, that's what your answer would be.
So I'm writing what your answer is.
Yes.
I got mine.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go first.
Don't be cheating. Don't be cheating.
No.
Don't be
So I
cheating.
think. So my response would be, I don't even know the guy's name, but I just call him the Kofi nigga.
That's who it is.
The Kofi. Hold on, you were supposed to answer first. So what would your answer be?
It was Michael Jackson
Okay, so there's a show called Queen Sugar.
that I can no longer watch.
There's this show called Queen Sugar, and there's this chocolatey brother on there that she had the audacity to turn to me and be like, he's attractive. So now I can't even watch the show in peace.
Nah, you can't enjoy it.
Nobody can.
Because like I love this guy.
Nobody. All right, so you got it
All
wrong.
right, so my answer would be, if I was on a deserted island, Jennifer Lopez.
I was gonna say that. I said Jordan.
Man, Jordan would be an asshole. I hate him. Jordan would be cool to be on a deserted island with.
So why would you want to be on a deserted island with a J-Lo?
Because I'm like, in my mind, I'd be like, she over there with Kofi. So I'm gonna need somebody to keep me sane.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all see how it works. Y'all see how horrible we are at this game. All right. So Daniel, what's celebrity? So no. First I'm gonna ask you. So okay. So Tina, you're gonna answer, and then Daniel, you're gonna show us what. No, you're not gonna show us.
Yeah, I'm gonna show.
You're gonna say what you think. You're gonna give him your answer, and he's gonna see if he matched your answer.
Yes. So turn your paper over. We don't need to see your paper.
Yeah.
So Tita, what celebrity did Daniel think you would want to be on a deserted island with, and why?
The Rock.
The Rock. Why?
No.
That's the best thing.
She messed up.
Wait,
No, that's yours.
oh my, I would pick.
Yeah.
No, okay, so you're gonna tell us what celebrity
You want to be on a deserted island.
not Daniel. Like, what celebrity do you think
What celebrity do you want to be on the island?
Yeah.
Oh, who she want to be with?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You said
The Rock.
Okay,
The Rock. Okay. So what did you write, Daniel?
The Rock.
I got that.
Okay.
let me see.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
You got it.
Okay.
Why would she want to be on the island with the Rock?
She like wrestling, man.
Nothing wrong with him. He's perfect. I mean, he's about 80% perfect.
Calm down. Daniel's 100% perfect. Muscles that make the Rock 80% perfect.
I can't compete with the Rock, man.
Oh, you know what? This question.
What's he gonna do with all them muscles?
I can't compete with the Rock.
All right, Tita.
I give it a rock bottom, though.
Daniel,
Yep. So
you tell
Daniel,
us.
what celebrity
would you want to
would you want to be on a deserted island with, and why?
I would like to be on a desert island with my baby, Rachel Ray.
Rachel Rapp. Why?
Huh?
What did you say? What did you say, Tita? Rachel
Rapp.
Rapp. Okay.
That's my baby.
I knew it.
Because she can cook. You want somebody that can cook?
Yeah.
My baby.
She gonna be out there hunting fish and bringing it back to you and sauteing it.
You're gonna be starving. Ribs showing.
Even catching them fish and all that.
All right, so that's 1 point. 1 point for y'all. 1 point for y'all.
All right. Second question.
Second question. What was their first pet called? What was their first pet called? So what was the name of their first pet? So Daniel, what was the name of Tita's first pet? Tita, what was the name of Daniel's first pet? 3 seconds.
I know you're... God.
All right. Name of the first pet.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
She's still
So
thinking.
I said,
Okay.
so my first pet was Keisha. What did you write?
Yeah. So I said her first pet was our Roddy,
Keisha.
Keisha.
Okay.
What was your first pet?
My first pet was a dog that So we bought a house when I was a kid. We bought a house, and the house came with a dog.
The house came with a dog.
Came with the house. And the dog's name was Dummy. And Dummy died of a seizure, man. And my parents and my mom told me that they put Dummy to sleep. And it literally, it was 18 years old until I realized what putting the dog to sleep meant. I literally thought Dummy was asleep until I was 18 years old.
Oh, man.
I got it wrong.
What'd you say?
Keisha. I put Keisha, but it was the right.
Wrong. All right. All right, so Tita.
She's still, I don't know what she's doing.
You good?
I don't remember the name, but I know, I know what it's called.
You gotta take a guess. You gotta write it down. You gotta write it down. All right, so we'll start with Daniel then.
What was the name of your first pet?
I was going.
Oh no.
No. Hold on. He already has it. So we gotta wait
Tina.
So Tina.
Okay.
Tina, sorry.
All right. So Tina, what was the name of your first pet?
I want to say Buddy.
So your first pet's name was Buddy. Okay, go ahead, Daniel. Buddy. Listen. Daniel be listening. That's why he's better than the Rock. That's why he's better than the Rock.
I bet I know that answer.
You don't know my brother.
All right, so Daniel. So what was who am I?
No, so Tina.
Tita.
Tell. So Daniel, you tell us the name of your person,
right.
so Tina can see if she got it right.
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna get it right. My first pet was a dog with a Rottweiler. His name was Shabazz.
Shabazz. Okay. Tita.
So I put Daniel's Mom's Cafe.
Wait.
The cafe.
Wait a minute. My mom's cafe name was Shabazz. So she kind of got it.
I remember.
We'll give it.
She's right.
Yeah, we'll give it.
I'm like, why would you name the dog?
So your mom's cafe was. So tell us the story of this cafe.
Okay, so
My mom owned like a cafe with smoothies and fish sandwiches back in like 96, 97.
Seattle.
So when I had my dog, it was named Shabazz after the cafe. But
We'll get at to y'all.
I know.
We'll get at to y'all.
We'll give it.
We'll get at to y'all.
that's a half.
It's okay.
That's a half a point. She didn't write Shabazz. She got to say Shabazz.
I didn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to spell it. But I know that it was that. But
All right.
All right, this is your last question.
Last question.
Cypress and Kayleen, be on deck. This is your last question. All right. What's their favorite thing that you wear? So Daniel, what is your favorite thing that Tita wears? Tita, what is your favorite thing that Daniel wears?
What y'all giggling for? What y'all over here cracking up I am dying.
All right, we're gonna go first. So I would say no. So you say what's the favorite thing that I wear? What's your favorite thing that I wear?
No, I'm gonna tell you what my favorite thing is, and you should have it right.
Hold on, it's what's their favorite thing that you wear. So what's my favorite thing that you wear? Yes, so that you wear.
That I wear?
Yeah, so I'm guessing about so you're guessing what I said about you. Mm-hmm. So what's my favorite thing that you wear?
Some jeans? I don't know. Ooh, I wrote your answer.
So do it again. So go ahead. So
I'm not gonna know.
I said anything red. I think she looks good.
Yes, anything red.
All right, so I would say
the thing I like to see you in.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, those jeans. Those jeans with the So I got these jeans. I got like these cut out knees. And she just loves those. Like, you see, she like loves those jeans. All right. Here we go.
Right. I mean,
Second, we got one in the last round.
did we?
Yeah, we got 2
out of like 30.
All right. Now, okay, so Daniel,
Yeah.
what would you say Tita's favorite thing is that you wear?
None.
Oh.
She's like my birthday.
Oh my God.
Tita, what is your answer? What is your favorite thing that Daniel wears?
Lord, I hope it says birthday suit.
Go ahead, Naked. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. I hope your mama ain't watching this. I hope your mama ain't tuned in.
Oh,
I should have told y'all this is a G rated. We're trying to. We're disappointed.
just look at the looks on our faces.
Instagram ended our game. I don't know what happened. It kicked us out.
That's annoying.
So Daniel and Tina join back in so we can get to there we go.
Last question.
So we can get that last question. I don't know what happened. And Cypress, you're up next. We got this our last question. We don't know what happened, why I did that.
Because we said that. That's why.
Yeah, because y'all said they nasty. It's the thing now. Mark Zuckerberg made a call. He's like, isn't it nasty?
This might get weird.
So we can't see y'all right now. It still says it's waiting for y'all to connect. So we're gonna give it a moment and then see if you pop up. It's The Prolific said it appears IG only allows 59 minutes at a time. Yeah.
IG is annoying.
Did y'all bring us some food?
No, you didn't ask us to.
Mama said get us some food.
These kids didn't bring us no food.
You didn't tell us to.
These kids didn't bring us no food.
So if y'all...
All right, let's go because we got it. Daniel and Tita, you haven't popped. So you guys went away. We lost the connection. So send us another request so we can.
got us kicked off of Instagram.
On to my boy Cypress.
Can you hear us?
Lean. What's good?
What's good?
Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Oh, good,
okay,
good.
So y'all internet works good.
Yeah.
Daniel and Tita's internet didn't work good.
Ours was shaky.
We're like 3 feet from the router.
Y'all what?
Like 3 feet from the router. Just
Y'all got this down, man. Y'all got this down. So Daniel and Tina, y'all won. Just go ahead and send me your Cash App. We'll get that other half of the question later. We're going to move on to our couple, Cypress and Kayleen. Me and Cypress go back years, back when I was out in the game doing my thing, out there in
Attlas street team.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. So I'm glad you and your lady, are you guys married?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad you and your wife are able to join us today.
Yes.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Kayleen.
I'm Cypress. We've been married going on 9 years this year.
So we're probably going to lose.
You haven't watched these shows because we barely have gotten 2 right.
You'll be better than us.
Don't worry about it.
We're here to level set. We're here to level set to make sure.
We're here in case an argument starts. Someone can say, "Well, they didn't get any right."
Yeah. So, because this is about love, it is about connection, it's about couples, it's about us coming together, celebrating each other. Because quarantine can be tough, and I really think this is a testament to
who you picked.
Who you picked, who you chose to create a life with. Yeah. Because if you can't stand to be in a house with them quarantined, then you probably picked wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody that decided to come on, I think that's all an example of you picking well and you're with somebody that you enjoy and you want to do some fun stuff with. So we're glad y'all are here. So with that, tell us your love story.
So, owned a coffee shop over there at Yavapai College in Prescott.
Okay.
I had a bad relationship. It ended bad with a child involved.
Wow.
And I was rock bottom. Someone started their freshman year, came up to the coffee shop, and I thought she was from the reservation. So I started throwing my Navajo at her. Showing her I know what's up, you know?
Yeah.
And she started ordering smoothie after smoothie. And she would hang out after hours, after the coffee shop was closed and I was cleaned up. Would just spend hours outside, making this long friendship. And she was there the whole time during my whole mess up relationship and everything. She ended up not finishing her freshman, and she's from Utah.
Wow.
And ended up connecting again at the time, old school MySpace.
Yeah.
Started talking through MySpace and everything, and decided, you know what, let's try this.
Wow. Wow.
We made a relationship out of it.
Yeah.
Long distance for a minute, and then
So long distance.
we moved to Utah.
You went back to Utah?
So when I was in college, I moved after my first year. I moved back to Utah, back home, and we didn't talk for a few months. But then he randomly hit me up over MySpace, and then,
You just reconnected like there was no time lost.
And then we started to date, long distance.
Started going back and forth because I moved down to Phoenix, and I was working at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew she was really serious. Because she would drive from Utah all the way down to Phoenix for me.
Man, she was serious.
The epitome of ride or die.
Right.
She showed you right from the start.
Right?
Ride or die, literally.
Literally. All
Well,
right.
salute to y'all. Left hand. I don't know if y'all have a drink or whatever, but you do it with the left hand.
Yes.
Anytime you with somebody that you love, it's closest to the heart. So salute to y'all. All right, are you ready for your 3 questions?
Nope.
As ready as we can be.
All
We've
right,
been
3
playing along. We've got them all wrong.
So if
Don't worry about
we total from the first 2 rounds, we got 1 point because
1
we got
point.
half a question right in both rounds. So we got 1 point.
And we've been together 20 years, so we're not doing great.
So the way this works, we're gonna have to ask you 3 questions. You're gonna answer based on what you think your spouse's response is gonna be. You're gonna write it on your paper. Can't let each other see it. Turn your back, and then we're gonna ask you to answer. If you get it right, you get a point. 2 out of 3. We're gonna cash app you $25 to go toward your quarantine date night. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, here we go. This is your first question. What is their biggest fear?
Ooh.
So, Kayleen, what is Cypress's biggest fear? Cypress, what is Kayleen's biggest fear?
Ooh, I know yours.
Y'all got 3 seconds.
I'm not sure.
Yep, don't look. Can't look. Sup, somebody said sup. Ichigo 7.62X.
That's my little brother.
Oh, what's up, little brother?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start. So we model how this goes.
So I think that, so my answer is snakes. I'm afraid of snakes.
Yep. So I was going to say her biggest fear
Yes.
is snakes.
Yes.
Anytime she has a bad dream, it's about snakes. She'll watch a scary movie. It's always she'll have
always
dreams
snakes.
about snakes. She's afraid of snakes.
Okay. What do you think I said
My biggest fear?
for you?
Failure.
Damn. It's when the counseling session, I say bugs.
I'm not that afraid of bugs.
I ain't no failure either.
That's funny. I thought the same thing for Atlas.
All right. So
Okay.
that's how you do it wrong. That's how you do it wrong. All right. So, Kayleen, What do you think Cypress's biggest fear is?
Anything.
No, you gotta. Hold on.
So Cypress, you say it.
Yep. No, Cypress says it. Cypress says it, and then you show us.
So my biggest
fear.
fear.
Cypress, what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear would be losing track of my kids.
Losing track.
We have 3 daughters, and this is a father instant. Any crowd, talk about anxiety.
Yeah.
We also
Y'all always make us look back because we don't consider our kids. I should say something.
We have for the second time not said our.
All right, Caitlin, what do you think?
What did you write?
What did you write? Is Cypress's biggest fear?
Anything with his
With his eyes.
Yeah.
He will not let me touch his eyeball. I always tell him, if you love me, you'll let me touch your eyeball. He will not let me. He's scared of everything with his eyeball.
That's the test.
That is hilarious.
That's the test.
I would have to find my kids blindfolded.
All right, so
Kayleen is gonna tell us.
yep. So Kayleen, what is your biggest fear?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Okay, what did you write?
What did you write?
Telling me she broke something.
I don't tell him. It's true.
I am
It's a secret.
right there. And it's so messed up because I be in that middle place of like, should I just keep letting them think it's the kids and he just yell at the kids, or what should I do? So,
We're keeping it super honest here. Super honest, transparent right here. All right, so you guys get no points for that first one.
okay.
All right, here's your second question. If they were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, who would their phone a friend be? So if they were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, who would their phone a friend be?
Oh my God.
So Kayleen, who would Cypress's phone a friend be? Cypress, who would Kayleen's phone a friend be?
I hope you get that.
I don't even know who my phone friend would be.
All right.
What person?
All right.
Kashana, who would my phone a friend be?
One of your brothers.
Hold on.
No.
If they were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, who would they?
No, so I'm going to tell you. I think you would have said one of my sisters. What did you write?
Oh, yeah. So I'm saying about you. So I said your phone a friend would have been me.
But we would have been on there together.
No, it said if you were on.
Oh, it would have been you.
I would think your phone a friend would be me.
It would have been you.
And yeah, mine would be one of my brothers.
So we at least got that one right. 0.5.
All right. So, Cypress, if Kayleen was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Wait, she should
I gotta tell you what.
Yeah, you
Okay,
my family.
so Kayleen, if you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, who would your phone a friend be?
His dad, Paul.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't have that.
Cypress, what
What
did
did
you
you
say?
write?
I put the second best, her sister Shannon.
Oh, that's true though. I do like anything. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Cypress, who would your phone a friend be?
Armando. Destin.
Armando. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenny, what did you write?
His dad, Paul.
Your dad, Paul, is obviously a smart guy. So
Yeah.
He is. He's
gotta
a
lean on
very
this guy a
smart
little bit.
man.
It would always come with a lesson, though.
Oh my
So you guys are making us feel a little bit better. We're like human couples. We don't pay attention to all
There's too
that.
many answers.
We got
That's
too
what I'm
much.
saying.
We got too much going on in life.
We've been together a long time.
Right.
It's all running into each other.
All right. So here is your final question.
Final question.
Final question. Your partner wins the lotto. How would they spend it? So tell me, what's the first thing they would buy? The one thing. So your partner wins the lotto. How would they spend it? What's the first thing they would buy? So Kayleen, if Cypress won the lotto, what's the first thing he would buy? Cypress, if Kayleen won the lotto, what's the first thing she would buy?
Okay.
All right.
My answer is.
Let me go first.
Okay, go.
All right. So if Kashana won the lotto.
Now you tell me your answer. What would you buy? If you're gonna go first, what would you buy?
All right. If I won the lotto, I would buy a house.
We got a house.
I
said an MDTP endowment.
Yeah. So an endowment for my nonprofit. That's reasonable.
It ain't the right answer though.
But I think the first thing I would have bought is a house.
But we got a house.
You're right. You're right.
You annoying.
So what's the first thing you would buy?
A Tesla.
Oh,
What did you
right.
put?
I put a house.
We got a house.
You're always talking about investing and buying another. You want an investment property.
I want a Tesla.
You're right. I dropped the ball on that one. I should have said it.
That is candy shop money.
All the time. I just knew we was going to get this one right.
I think a part of it is the pressure. I think the pressure of answering these questions like messes with
Now it's the pressure.
All right. So, Kayleen, if Cyprus,
If you won $1 million.
So if you won $1 million, if you won the lotto,
Yes.
what's the first thing you would buy?
A new house.
A new house. Cyprus, what did you say she would say?
He didn't say how.
All you can eat, Sakura forever. Japanese steakhouse. Japanese steakhouse, Sakura. All day. She just did all that.
Is there at least some truth to that?
That is reality.
Valid?
Yeah, anytime he says where you want to eat, Sakura.
We're talking like $50 plates already, so.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Kayleen. So Cyprus, if you won the lotto, what's the first thing you would buy?
I would.
What would you buy?
A 12-car garage.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Because I'd make you buy a new house.
See, the 12-car garage in the house.
I love it. She said, I would make you buy a new house.
Yo, y'all are amazing. Y'all made me feel better about this night because we were doing a horrible job. Y'all took one for the team tonight.
Right?
Y'all?
Right?
Yes.
Y'all invited to our house anytime. After quarantine is over, date night on us.
Date night.
At Sakura. At your place. We go to the Sakura place. $50 plate.
Anytime you open the Red Rocks.
Yeah, it's been a while. I ain't been up there since MTV made. So
we would love to.
I need to make a trip.
Yeah, man.
So we appreciate y'all, man, and just being honest and transparent and just having some fun with us. I hope this helped break up the night for y'all a little bit and give you something to look forward to. And but seriously, when all this is over, we want to get together, man. So let's kick it.
Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you guys.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Right.
Hold on. All right, we got to wrap up. All right, that's the end of our quarantine date night challenge.
Sadie is missing and she just ate.
Our dog is running around here, so we got to go find her.
Somewhere.
She's 8 weeks old, so we're trying to potty train her. But next week we're going to do it again. Probably be 2 couples. 3 was a lot. And then we going to keep it going. So we appreciate y'all joining us. See y'all next week, next Friday, 6 o'clock. Peace.